All right. Today at the Tiger, we have Ryan Stornello. This is his personal bike. I told him not to buy it. I said it's a hunk of crap. I'm kidding. It's actually a very cool bike. But you know, like every cool bike, every cool stock bike, it's corked up pretty tight, even with a full aftermarket aero exhaust. So today we're going to uncork it and show you basically how that's done and what it sounds like stock compared to what it sounds like uncorked, just as it comes from the factory. Start by taking out these screws on the end cap. It's a special Torx bit, which, while I'm at it, is literally the stupidest design of a fastener ever imagined by man or beast. There's several motorcycle companies that are really fond of Torx bit fasteners, and it makes me not fond of them, but it is what it is. We're going to pull the stock baffle out, and that's what corked up means. So in this exhaust we have a lot of muffler packing around here that keeps things quiet. In this case, what we did, we took this off earlier and I found a stray dog in back, and I was like, it's summertime, this thing doesn't need its hair. So we shaved it and stacked it up in there. Let's see how many people think I'm serious about that. So in this case, this exhaust is easily modified. You see there's holes along the side and one hole down the middle, and that allows airflow to go through it. However, not nearly as much airflow as it could have. So this modification is fairly easy. We're just going to basically take a 2-inch hole saw, and we're just going to cut that baffle right on out. Okay, so we have our baffle fixed into the vise in a little fixture. As you see, the 2-inch hole saw fits right in there, and there's really not much room for play. And so we're going to go ahead and drill that. First, we're going to oil it. Let's grab whatever's handy. It's Ryan's bike, so I don't care if it gets all over the place. Set the drill to actually drill. I might change the batteries in my drill.
We'll edit this out. We'll make it look like magic.
Ta-da! So, as you can see, 2-inch hole saw works pretty much perfect around there. We have a little edge on it that we don't want anybody to cut their finger on, so we're just going to take a sanding disc and we're going to clean that up real quick. The lid's gone now, and you can pretty much hardly tell that we've even been in there. So now we're going to fit this baby back on, put our bolts back in, and see how different it actually sounds. So once we have Chewbacca stuffed back in there, pretty good. We don't have any little strands hanging out, or as best as possible anyway. I'm just going to keep our bolt holes lined up, nudge it back in, being gentle with it. Everything looks good. And the part where I told you that Torx suck, and they still suck. It hasn't changed since I took it out, and now I'm putting it back in, so they're still pretty much terrible. We are going to apply a little dab of low strength Loctite to this. We don't really need high heat. It's not a real hot area. Our muffler tip has been drilled. The packing still is intact in there, so it will dampen the sounds a bit, but it should open it up a little bit more. So let's see what it sounds like. I don't know about you, but that's a lot better. So, simple exhaust modification. If you have a Stornello and you're in the area, this could probably be had for a 6-pack and a pizza, or half hour or so of labor.